Hey friends, today is Wednesday. Have a good Wednesday today. Hopefully you're having a great week and a great day. So what are we doing today? This is a little bit different. I'm going to put this on Edpuzzle, but it's going to be shorter. And then after we go on Edpuzzle, I'm going to show you how the bass and the piano are related. Then, remember we were talking about basses? Then I'm going to show you how to play on the virtual bass. Super cool. Then, after I show you how to play on the virtual bass, super cool. Then I have a whole bunch of little videos on Google Stream. And there's different songs that you can try to figure out on the virtual bass. And I'm going to show you two ways to figure it out, either by the tab or by the keys. So I'll tell you what tabs are, and then I'll show you how we figure out the keys. So let's figure out how the piano and the bass are related, okay? So first of all, we need to know some note names. And in the piano, we like to start with, where is our C? Where is C? Now, if you look on these keys, you're going to see a hint. So where do you think C is? Where do you think C is? So let's look around. No, come on, Johnson. There we go. Yep, right there. That's a C, and that's a C. You can see where it says C3 and C4. All the numbers mean is that's an octave. So this is C. We're not going to get into sharps and flats yet. So in the alphabet, what comes after C? What key is this? C, A, B, C. Yep, that's D. So let's look at our bass now. We have a C, skip one, D. This is the skip one up there. C, skip one, D. So let's look at our bass. So we're going to try to find a C. Tell me when to stop. When you see a C. There you go. That's a C right there. So on the piano, we went C, skip one, then that's a D. So on the bass, let's go C, skip one. This should be a D. C, skip one, this should be a D. Skip one. Yeah, that's right. C, skip one, and there's the D. All right? Let's go back to the piano. C, D. What comes after D in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E. E goes right there. Good. So now on our bass, it should go C, skip one, D, skip one, E. Let's see. C, skip one, D, skip one. This should be E. Yeah, it worked out. All right. C, skip one, D, skip one, E. Okay. Let's go to our piano now. So it should go C, D, E. Don't skip one. What comes after E in the alphabet? A, B, A, B, C, D, E. What comes after E? F? Yeah, it's F. Okay, so we have C, skip one, D, skip one, E. Next one is F. On the bass, C, skip one, D, skip one, E, and the next one should be F. What do you think? Yep. This is so cool. What are we trying to get across today? We're trying to get across that the bass and the piano are a lot alike. So if you start figuring out notes on one, you can figure out the other one. All right. C, D, E, F. What comes after F? One of these? G. C, D, E, F, G. So it goes C, skip one D, skip one E, then F, skip one G. Let's go to our bass and see if we can find the G. C, skip one D, skip one E. Next is F, skip one. This should be a G. Yeah, that's a G. Cool. All right. C, skip one D, skip one E. Next is F, skip one G, skip one. Now, this is tricky. In music, the alphabet only goes up to G. There's no H. After G, you go right back to the beginning of the alphabet. C, skip one D, skip one E, then F, skip one G. What's the first note in the alphabet? Is it C, B, or A? Right, it's A. So it goes C, skip one D, skip one E, then F, skip one G, skip one A. Let's see if we can find that note on the bass. C, skip one D, skip one E, skip one F, or next is F, skip one G, skip one A. We have two more notes. C, D, E, F, G, back to the beginning, A. What comes after A in the alphabet? A, yeah, it's B. So now we're going to go C, skip one D, skip one E, then F, skip one G, skip one A, skip one B. Let's see if we can find that on our bass. Oh, we run out of room. That's okay. Let's see here. That's all right. We'll just go up to that A. That's fine. And what we could do is we could talk about these notes. You can find them in the next string, but I don't want to do that. But just to know, in our scale, it goes C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then what comes after B? Right, C. That's the last one we have. And look at this C says C3. It's the C note third octave. And then we go up to the next set. This says C4. That's the C note on the fourth octave. Cool? All right. So we just saw how a bass is like a piano. Now let's take a look at this bass. All right. You can do a lot of cool things with this one. This is called the virtual bass guitar. And level 1 for the bass guitar is just to play with it. Okay? So I'm going to click around. As you're clicking around, you can turn mark up here on. There's mark. And that tells you the note name. What is that little B next to the D? That says D flat. All that means is here's C, and here's D, and D flat is a little bit smaller than D. Now later we'll learn that that's also called C sharp because it's a little bit bigger than C, but just play around. Anytime you want, you can hit clear. You can also go to highlight and you can say, show me all the C's on here. So I click on C. There are all the C's. I can clear that. I want to see where all the F's are. I can clear that. I want to see where all the G's are. So you can turn mark on and off, you can turn highlight on and off, and you can just play. That's level 1. Here's level 2. Level 2 is your keyboard is actually playing the strings. So here's the E string right here. That's the same as this. Listen to this. Okay. Now, the next set, or the next row of keys is the next string. Watch this. The next row of keys is this string. And last but not least, the last row of keys is this string. Whoops. Okay, so now you kind of know how the virtual bass works. You can click level 1 with your mouse, or you can use the keyboard level 2. All right. So now if you are okay with level 1, clicking with the mouse, and level 2, keyboard. Level 3, you're going to look at songs. Okay? So let's find a song here. And I'm putting all these songs up on your Google Stream so you know where they're at. And I want the song. Let's go Twinkle Twinkle, Little Star. And I can do it on notes, or I can do it on keys. I'm going to start with notes. So here's Twinkle Twinkle. And then let's get your bass guitar open. And this says, go to the first string on the first fret. First string on the first fret. Okay? So here's the first string, the yellow string. And it's on the first fret, so I'm going to go 2 times. Then the next string, the 3rd fret. The same string, the 5th fret. 3rd fret. 1st fret. the yellow string number 5, the yellow string number 3, the yellow string number 1. Okay. So let me play that all together here. All you have to know is the number. So this is the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you just have to follow the colors. So it's going to go yellow 1, green 3, green 3, green 5, green 5, green 3. And then it's going to go green 1, yellow 5, yellow 5, yellow 3, yellow 3, yellow 1. Sounds like this. Good. So that's Twinkle Twinkle. Now, another way that you can do Twinkle Twinkle is you can say, I want to play Twinkle Twinkle, but I want to use the keys instead. So this is what it looks like with keys. It says X, X, F, F, H, H, F, S, S, N, N, V, V, X. Okay? So I'm going to play that with my keys. Find my X, and I know I'm backwards here. Sorry about that. X, X. F, F. H, H. F. S, S. N, N. V, V. And X. So this is what it sounds like all together on the keyboard. All right, so this is the end of the Ed puzzle part. Okay, so we went through how the bass is like the guitar. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go get on your virtual bass, play level 1, which is clicking with your mouse. Level 2 is clicking with your keys. And level 3, play with the songs that I sent you on Google Stream and see which ones you like. Okay? All right, this should be fun. Have fun playing with your virtual bass. All right, friends, have a beautiful Wednesday.